What if everything, I mean just everything, is just an illusion? What makes you so certain that you are truly awake right now? Your mind and your senses? I mean, can't they easily get tricked? And most importantly, don't dreams always feel real until we wake up? There are some noteworthy theories behind this idea that will probably make you rethink your entire life. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew about reality, so let's uncover the truth behind this mystery together. In this video, we'll explore 5 thought-provoking reasons why our lives may just be a convincing deception. Let's jump right into our first captivating theory. Section 1. The illusion of perception. Our perception shapes our understanding of the world around us. Our senses allow us to interact with our environment and discern what we label as reality. We do this through mediums like our eyes, ears, or noses. In fact, these are actually the only ways to grasp the world around us. There is no other way. But can we truly trust what we perceive? Consider optical illusions, where our eyes deceive us through tricky deceptions. If just a little trick has the power to challenge our visual perception, could our entire reality be an elaborate illusion, carefully constructed by our minds? We've probably all seen the iconic movie, The Matrix. In this sci-fi masterpiece, humans live in a simulated reality created by intelligent machines. While the movie may be fictional, the concept of living in a simulated world raises intriguing questions. If advanced beings could create realistic-seeming worlds, how do we know that our reality isn't just a sophisticated simulation? For instance, let's consider the latest progress in technology. Speaking of AI, it is already capable of running realistic simulations that are practically indistinguishable from reality. So if there are countless simulations out there almost identical to our world, what makes us so sure that our reality is actually the authentic one? Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Section 2. The unreliable nature of memory. Our memories define who we are, what we believe, and what we stand for. You are only you, because all the past events shape your current thinking. Nonetheless, they are far from infallible. False memories challenge the reliability of our perceptions. Studies have shown that our memories can be easily manipulated, leading us to remember events that never occurred. Ever heard of the Mandela effect? It refers to a phenomenon where a group of people collectively remember an event or fact one way, despite evidence to the contrary. The term originated from the shared false memory that Nelson Mandela died in prison in the 1980s, whereas he was released in 1990 and later became the president of South Africa. The Mandela effect suggests that memory is fallible and susceptible to shared misconceptions, leading to the creation of false memories. So the question arises, how can you be certain that all the events in your life actually happened? If our memories can be altered or fabricated, how can we trust the authenticity of our experiences? For instance, some vivid dreams can feel completely real. Only after waking up do we realize that it was all just an illusion. The line between dreams and reality can blur, making it difficult to discern what is true. If our minds can fabricate such convincing dreams or false memories, why should our waking lives be any different? Perhaps our memories shape our reality, rather than the other way around. Section 3. The theory of solipsism. Solipsism is a philosophical concept that suggests only one's mind is sure to exist. From this standpoint, everything else is subjective and potentially illusory. According to solipsism, there is no way to confirm the existence of an external reality or other minds, as everything is perceived and interpreted through one's own consciousness. In essence, it suggests that the external world and other individuals might be mere creations or projections of one's own mind, and their existence cannot be independently verified. Maybe you yourself are the only absolute being in this universe, and everything else is just relative. When applied to the idea that our lives could be just a dream, solipsism suggests that everything we experience may be a product of our own consciousness, and the external reality we perceive may be an illusion or part of a dreamlike construct. While solipsism is an intriguing philosophical idea, it is also highly skeptical and often considered extreme. Section 4. Philosophical idealism. This thought-provoking framework challenges conventional notions of reality, asserting that the core nature of existence is just mental. This theory is very similar to solipsism, with the only difference that it rejects the notion of an independent reality outside our perceptions. Just think of it. Everything you have ever seen, heard, or felt has been an interpretation of your brain. For instance, consider the color red. In a traditional perspective, one might argue that the color red inherently exists in the external world. However, from an idealistic standpoint, the color red only manifests when our minds perceive it. So in fact, how can we be certain that a red apple is considered red for everyone? Perhaps it is just a mental interpretation. The essence of this concept is to point out that if we can't even trust our perception of the real world, then there is no way to prove the validity of our reality. Now get ready for our last and most compelling theory. Section 5. The Buddhist View. Central to this perspective is the key Buddhist principle of impermanence. Buddhism asserts that all things, including our sense of self, are in a constant state of flux, mirroring the transient nature of dream sequences. In a dream, there is no clear distinction between the dreamer and the dream. Therefore, one can never be completely certain if he is truly awake right now. The material world is seen as illusory and often deceitful. Awakening involves finding one's inner peace rather than desperately trying to stick to the world around us. In meditation practices, Buddhists engage in mindfulness and awareness, aiming to cultivate a deep understanding of the present moment. If you comply with today's lessons, I would really appreciate a like and a free subscription to this channel. And until next time, stay mindful and keep improving your mind.